Dennis Lee Brown's mixed media compositions and charcoal, graphite, oil, and pastels. A look at combinations of mixed dry media. Some dry mixed media combinations include graphite leads, hard and soft charcoal, dry and oil pastels. Lead hardness: 1 softest, 2 medium, and 3 the hardest. First, let's examine the graduate tones of the grayscale. Contrast. Graduate gray tones range from pure white to pure black, plus white equal tints with your highlights, plus gray equal midtones, plus black equal tones, dark tones. A high quality drawing will utilize a full range of all the lids and the spectrum. Get to know your media. Sharpen or shape the point to a dull, sharp, blunt, round, long, or chisel point. The point will determine the line or the mark in which the medium makes. Hatching and cross-hatching describes a more vivid blending technique than just smearing. Use hatching and smearing throughout the entire composition, which gives greater tone balance. The point can determine the line or the mark that the lead makes. Use the right lead for the right tone and the correct point for the proper shading. Mixing charcoal and graphite produces striking contrasts. This mixed media portrait combines layers of charcoal, pastel, and graphite, producing a gray tone subject against an oil-painted bluish-white background on a 16 by 20 prime masonite. The tones, tints, and cast shadows of Linda May Brown's portrait help set the contours of her face. Grape juice utilizes the full graphite lead scale in order to produce its contrasts. The drawing surface of the support will determine the smoothness of the finished work. Usually, for portraiture, use a smooth support. For landscape or seascape, a rough finished support is preferred. On average, consider a medium grain for general artwork. General grain canvas support most compositions that do not rely on its surface as an important part of the finished art. This graphite and compressed charcoal drawing of fatherhood is on medium grain acid-free drawing paper. Given close examination, the paper grain adds to the overall artwork. Oil pastels and charcoals renders this black book against an oil-based blue background. Monty is a mixed media painting containing several layers of oil pastels, charcoals, and graphite on a sheet of desert tan 110-pound coarse paper. Graphite on cold-pressed watercolor block has a high-impact coarse grain. Stoneware, a graphite drawing on smooth paper, and cross-hatching is the blending technique. The smooth surface complements the art. Newspaper print. Excellent for sketching and practice. Newspaper print has a generous smooth finish, which lends itself to barely dry media drawing techniques. Hatching, cross-hatching, graduate blending, and smearing works well with this practice paper. Coarse supports allow for thick media buildup. The grooves gather each layer of media, holding it until its final strokes texturizes the entire work. Boy and a Girl is graphite on cold-pressed watercolor block, causing it to have a very shiny finish. Watch for new art videos soon to come. View more resources.